And I've seen Taylor hurt in a lot of his fights. No one's talking about that. No one's talking about him getting hurt. I understand he finished the fights and he's won. But I've seen him hurt. I've seen him badly hurt. I saw him hurt in the Prograis fight. I've seen him hurt in the Baranchik fight. I've seen him hurt in the what's the other guy name? The tall guy, Postal fight. Seen him hurt in that fight too. No one's talking about that. You know what I mean? Like that's a real thing.
That's
like,
why they pay the big bucks, bro.
Yeah,
Because
like,
you notice those things.
I'm like, okay, he's been hurt. Now,
Well, that's why Ramirez is saying that he's confident he'll knock him out.
that's what I'm saying. And I looked at that. Taylor got a little bitty head. I got a big ass head, but that dude got I seen his little head on his little neck. I was like, man, he got a little bitty head, man. Look like Beetlejuice. Beetlejuice. I said, my goodness, my boy got a head. He got a little bitty head, man. Oh, man, I was like, ooh. I said, damn, his head is about the same size as damn Ramirez's hands, his fist. So, but, yeah. But
Is
anyhow.
that good or bad for a fighter?
I don't know. Man, I try to get away from shots, but some of them shots, man, I got a big head. I got to really get out of the way. So I would think that he'd be able to slip punches a lot easier with that little bitty head, and almost like the little the double end bag.
Oh, yeah.
The little
that's
ones,
right. Yeah,
the same size as that.
The fast double end bag, yeah.
Yeah, no, not the speed bag, the double end bag, the floor to ceiling bag.
Yeah.
You can put a small bag on there, and that's the size of Taylor's head, the little bag. Man, but both guys are just really tenacious in the ring. The character outside the ring is a little bit different. Jose's a little bit more just calm and reserved. Taylor's a little bit more loud and boisterous and in your face, brash, Scottish. Yeah, he's come from you can tell he come from a tough background. Adrenaline junkie, man. He loves motorbikes and skydiving and doing weird stuff like that, man. You know all the crazy people do. He ain't never catch me on no motorbike and none of that stuff, man. That's crazy.
Do you think Ramirez stops him? Or vice versa?
I think Ramirez stops him late.
Stops him late? Yeah. I don't know, because I've seen the other fights. It looks like you can oblige Taylor in a firefight, that the pride gets the best of him, and that's not a good fight for him against Ramirez.
The ring is 22 feet. If Taylor wants to win this fight, he needs to stay on the outside and control distance. It's the easiest way he can beat Ramirez, and never let that guy get started. Just keep him off balance. Keep him moving, changing in position every time. Just keep him turning. He can win this fight easy if he keeps him turning. If he stands there and want to bang with Ramirez,
done. Yeah, it's not.
It's the worst thing. Why give a guy that likes to bang a chance? I mean, there's some.
I don't know, maybe to show him, to impose yourself, like, hey, I could do this better than you.
Listen to me. You can control distance and still be effective and still make your point across by sharpshooting. You can still do that. Like, you control this, you shooting your jab, as soon as he step in, boom, you hit him with something hard, or you catch him with an uppercut, boom, step in, tie him up, push him off, get around him. Like, there's ways of still being able to control that distance, fight your fight, and still be effective and still get the respect. You don't have to just go in the trenches and I'm gonna get my respect. No, hell no. I wasn't a power guy, but the way I was able to get respect was I would counter the shit out of my opponents. I would counter them, clean, whoop, boom, whoop, boom, 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 whoop, boom. So anything that they would do or try to do, I was, you better not do that. You better not do that. I was good at that. I was great at that. That was one of my best attributes, was just shutting down his offense. Whatever the hell he wanted to do, I wanted to shut it down. Taylor, if he can do that, he can win this fight. Easy. Shut down the offense of Ramirez. Never let him get started. Never let him even come out the driveway. Turn his ass all night. Now, if Ramirez wants to win this fight, apply that pressure. Keep it in his face. Come off that jab. Bow, bow. The jab is the key. It's fighting a southpaw. Use the jab. Double it up. Get inside. Work the body. Roughhouse him. Push his head down. Whatever. Beat him up. Hit him anywhere. On the arms. Anywhere you can. And look for that left hook. He's expecting the right hand. Look for the left hook. to the liver or to the head. Because that eye, that lead eye right there, that's the one that be swelled up against prograde. It's tender. Shoot for that eye. Shoot for that eye, man. You get that eye closed, there's only one way he can go, and that's that way. That right hand and then do the damage. So, great
Why aren't
fight.
you a trainer, Tim?
You know, man,
Look at this, dude. You have a trainer's mind, man.
see, the IQ just comes from studying tape. Taylor, the thing that Taylor's lacking is the jab. Ben Davison might change that, might have changed that. But the jab deficiency is still there. I know it's still there, and probably will be there. The jab is an important weapon that you need against a guy like Ramirez. You can look at the fight with Posto. Posto had him outside and was pop, pop, using that jab. When he was doing that, it was easy. He was winning rounds. I was like, damn, he winning these rounds easy. But as soon as he stopped and Jose closed that distance on him, it was a wrap after that. Worked him, hurt him, got him out of his element, pushed the pace, and that's where I think Jose has advantage. He's gonna push this pace. And this guy with 17 professional fights has never felt this pace before. You gotta remember, Jose has fought a guy similar to Taylor, Zepeda. He's fought a guy with a better jab than Taylor. A guy that has some good combinations, a guy that can box. And he's fighting on the same card. The same card tomorrow night.
Co-main,
Yeah. And he was able to find a way and beating that guy. And that guy's difficult. Zepeda, I've been in the ring with him. He's extremely difficult to fight, and he's quick. So, but Taylor hasn't fought a guy like Ramirez. You look at his career, he ain't never fought a guy like Ramirez. Branches is not the same. Branches just, that's Branches. Now he's just swinging wild and crazy. This is calculated, precise pressure by Ramirez. It's not throwing caution to the wind. It's controlled aggression. And there's times where he can be undisciplined, where he doesn't move his damn head. But if he can move his head, change his timing up, his rhythm, attack, fake like he's gonna attack, move to his head to the side, move, boom, boom, come in, come from the side, bah, 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 and attack, and work that body from the body up. Forget about the head, body up, to keep those legs still, keep Taylor's legs still so that fucker can't move. He can win this fight. Hands down, win this fight. So, first 4 rounds is critical. Trust me, first 4 rounds are critical. Because the man that gets behind the first 4 rounds is going to need a knockout to win at the end. They can't afford, any of these fighters can't afford to get behind 4-0.
Yeah, because 3 more rounds, you win the fight. That's it. It's a numbers game. All you need is just 3 rounds, yeah?
They can't afford it. And you can go back to watch Taylor, you can go back and watch Lopez versus Lomachenko.
Yeah.
Prime example.
Out of the first 7 rounds, he lost like, what, 5, 6 of them?
So what happens is the judges, they get in tune with what's going on. So if they're seeing a pattern, it's like it becomes automatic. You know, one fighter might do a little bit better than that following round, but then they still see the other guy moving forward, so they still give it to the guy that's moving forward instead of giving it to the guy that actually won the round, because it's been a consistent thing, and this is what they've been seeing the whole night. So you got to be careful with that. Got to be careful with that. So when I used to fight, I used to know my judges. I had
What
to
do you mean know your judges?
Hell, I got to know them.
Yeah?
You got to know how they score.
Ah, see? You're smart. I tell the young guys that.
They're dumb.
I tell them, look how they scored other fights, and if they're not scoring rounds towards your style, tell them you don't want that judge. Tell them you know they might not do it, but tell the commission, tell your team, I don't want that judge.
It's not even it. Well, that's one way to look at it, but I look at it as being a well-rounded fighter and implementing what that judge liked during the course of some of the rounds.
Yeah.
So if you.
But you
know
run the risk of not fighting the way you fight, right? Sometimes.
No, but being a well-rounded fighter is important.
That's true. Yeah.
That's why you got to be able to adapt.
Yeah. Yeah.
So knowing more tricks of the trade is better for you. It's better to know a little bit about everything than know a lot about one thing. It truly is. So that goes true inside the ring too. So if I can know I fight for going forward, I want to train myself to be able to fight backwards. If I know I can go left, but I can't go right, then I need to know how to move right and what I need to do. So these are things that all these young fighters need to work on. You know, whatever you do left, you got to do right. Whatever you do right, you got to do left. Whatever you do going forward, you got to be able to go backwards. So that way you can alter your game. And you're not predictable that way. So wherever one thing's not working, shit, I keep getting hit with left hooks. All right, let me move this way. All right, damn, that's not working. Well, let me try to get back and create space. Damn, that's not working. Well, damn, let me come forward.
Yeah.
Let me come forward. Something got to work, you know? And then there's cases when none of the shit work. And then you just got to just fight.
Yeah, just bite down and be
that
like,
happens.
Fuck it.
and that's what Diaz did against Navarrete. Nothing. I mean, he had success, but Navarrete was able to negate, you know, the pressure and finally got to him and caught him with the uppercut and caught him with the hook and dropped him and hurt him. And I mean, he did it all, but nothing really worked. So he just had to just fight him.
Telling you, you got to be a trainer, Tim. There's a lot of knowledge there, man.
Listen, man, I enjoy the sport, man. I really do, and I enjoy the sport, and I try to help and try to teach fans at home a little bit about what I know and the knowledge that I have in the sport. So, like when I'm on the broadcast, man, if you listen, you might learn something. The fighters, I never mean any harm when I'm talking up there. I just want to help you, and I did it. Done it at the highest level. I am strong with my opinion, probably more than I should be, but it's just my style. It's just how I am. It's where I come from. My father was straight up with me, and my dad gave me the real. No sugarcoat, straight up the real. So I kind of present my work the same way because that's how I was raised up, you know, and it helped me. So, but all in all, I enjoy this job, man. It's so good to see you, man.
Good
it
to
really
see you,
is, dog.
Tim.
It's been some while. I
All
see
these
you all the
years.
time. I listen
Yeah.
to you. I'm always on YouTube checking out
thank
fighters
you.
and interviews and stuff like that. So I'm always curious. So I always see you,
Thank
believe
you,
it or
man.
not.
Thank you.
All right.
Yeah. It's just, oh man, it's because I covered you for such a long time, you know. So I just think back at like when you were fighting and all that, and seeing you in this position, it's really cool because you're really freaking good at it
Thank
too.
you, man. Appreciate
you know? But it's also good to see that you're doing well too.
Thank you, man.
You know?
Hey, appreciate you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Same
All right,
to you.
man. All right, call.
Good seeing you,
Thanks,
bro.
bud.
Thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure to subscribe for more videos of your favorite fighters over here on Fight Up TV, and give us a follow online as well at Fight Up TV on Twitter and on Instagram. We appreciate it, guys.